Guys, $60 for this background feels like I was just robbed at gunpoint. 60 bucks. What is this shift up? Now, if you look at the preview right here, clearly it's different. So I am hoping that this is fixed soon, right? If not, we shall fly to Korea and protest in the offices. Now that's it. Let's talk a little bit about Mihara and the first impressions. A lot of people are disappointed with her damage, and I feel there's just a couple misunderstandings, a couple things that are hard to ignore. The first one, the skin itself, the drama, and then second, her own damage. But her own damage is similar, if not equal, to Rapid Red Hood on single target. On single target, that's important. So let's talk a little bit about Mihara first impressions, where she is right now, and my opinion if you should pull or not. As usual, thank you to all my patrons for making this content possible. Love you all bastards. And hello the internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I am Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. So, multiple things we need to be talking about. A little bit on right now what I have personally myself. And I'll come right here. Rappi has 4 elemental, 2 attack, 2 ammo. Mihara has 3 attack, 1 ammo, 2 elemental. So it's not same investment, but it's pretty close. So let's talk first about her damage, and then we'll go over why this is happening. But as you can see, my Rappi with more investment and MLB versus one copy, right? 226k versus 236k is doing 4.7 billion versus 3.4. Again, more elemental lines and bigger percentage on elemental. This is with Litter, Crown, Helm. With Siren, instead, 4.9 versus 3.3. So pretty similar, right? And then the same thing but bursting first with Mihara, which is weird because on paper you want to burst second with her, but I'm getting the same results bursting first or second. Doesn't matter. 4.7, 3.4. And so this does not really matter. If you were using Litter and Maze, if you burst first with Mihara, you are gonna be getting a better result because how much damage the Maze and Litter are providing. But still, same thing, doesn't matter if you burst first or second. Now, on neutral content, with both my characters, as you can see, it's a lot more closer. This was Wind Week, 2.9 Little Mermaid, ignore that, 1.9 Mihara, 2.1 Rapid Red Hood. That is the same damage, like 200 mil difference, that's nothing, really, really good. And now a closer comparison, if you will, by one of my viewers, thank you Ari, love you. A Rappi 87% elemental, a 28% attack, maximum 120, and as you can see, Mihara 42 elemental, 28 attack, maximum 90. Both resilience cube, both getting 1.5 billion at level 428. So now you might be thinking, okay, if she's doing the same damage as Rappi, why are people saying she's weak or she feels weak? Well, the biggest problem with this banner is that it came afterwards Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid, like I was saying on my reviews, and people have been ignoring this, the power creep she's bringing into the game is too big. Like, this is a character that's broken on every single situation in the game, while the new Mihara is on a similar situation to Wind Asuka. Fantastic DPS for elemental content and on single target for the bosses, but outside of that it's gonna be harder to justify pulling or building, again, depending on your account right now. As of right now, since we have a lot of resources, thanks to the current events, I will say pull both copies if you can. But if you can only pull one character on this anniversary, who are you going to be pulling? Siren or Mihara? Right? The answer is obvious. So not only of that, but then it's also the comparisons to Rapid Red Hood. Even though their damage is the same, we're talking about the character that Rappi has double element, double burst, 2 towers like Mihara, and she also has really good single target plus AoE damage thanks to her weapon type, right? To her machine gun throwing grenades. So that's why she's feeling weaker than Rappi, even though on paper for single target on bosses they're doing the same damage, as long as you can invest into her. As long as you can keep investing, she will be giving you back. So she's, again, like I was saying, a fantastic character. Doing the same damage as Rapid Red Hood automatically is putting you close to T0 already on the tier list. We need to keep testing, but so you guys understand, right? That is really good. The biggest problem comes just because she came right after Siren and she's being compared to Rapid Red Hood. So it's really, really hard for people who have been investing 6, 7, 8 months into Rapid Red Hood to now get the new character, not have enough rocks, and put them side by side. That said, let's talk a little bit about how I will be building her right now, a little bit of the first impressions. Outside of her chains, like I was saying earlier, it feels a little bit weird because we cannot see the chains on the boss. So I'm not 100% sure what uptime we have on this change. It's a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest. I wish we could see actually how many stacks the boss has. Outside of that, she's an expensive character because you will need to invest on all these skills in order to get more damage. But right now we have enough resources to actually afford that. When it comes to her gear, she's like a pretty basic beach DPS. Max ammo and elemental attack, there is nothing else you care about. This is a machine gun. On machine guns, you can ignore hit rate. It's not necessary, they are already really accurate. And now it doesn't matter if you are 30 or 60 FPS, thanks to the new settings. And for Cube, you wanna go Bastion, but I only got one line of max ammo, I think. I only got one? Or was it two? Yeah, only one line at the 40%, not good, I have no more rocks. So for me, I'm running Resilience because she's a 2.5 second reload. If you are running Mates or if you are running Crown, you could be going Bastion anyway, it doesn't matter, but to me the damage is the same no matter which cube I was using. So all in all, she's a character that is really strong, but right now Siren should be the priority for everyone. Now, if we're talking about dupes though, right, then in that regard you could be going for just one copy of Siren and then try to get as many copies of Mihara as possible. But then we go back into the same topic, right? A 1% banner, it's not good, no matter if you're like a low spender or a free-to-play, it is a trap. It's only for spenders at the end of the day. Unless you're a big well in that regard, of course you could be going for the 1%. Lucky many for a 1% banner, but for the most part, just ticket a copy, guys. You should be good by ticketing one copy of Siren, one of Mihara. If you want to do like a few multis to see, you know, if you are lucky, of course, absolutely, do a couple multis, then if not, ticket. But that's what I would do personally. I feel she's really strong. I feel people are just sleeping on her because, like I was saying, she's being compared to Siren, a banner that is bringing a new power creep into the game, and she's being compared to Rapid Red Hood, which they have the same damage, but the utility they provide is way different. It's like comparing an Iron DPS to Red Hood, right? To normal Red Hood. The utility is a lot different as well. And that said though, I think that's for the first impressions from the little bit we've been testing today. This is the first impressions, this is not the final review. I still need to check the breakpoints on the skills to see what's worth investing or not, if you can keep one of them low. The gear is not gonna change, it's elemental attack max ammo. The cube is not gonna change. Her damage is not gonna change, it's the same as Rapid Red Hood on single target. It's just a matter of testing the chains, the bosses, and also testing on stages with multiple enemies with ads to see how well she performs. That said, I also want to be running her on the interception to compare the damage and how far you can push. And please shift up, fix this skill. Brother, $50 for this. I feel insulted today, honestly. That's it. Enough yapping. That's gonna be for the first impressions. Love you all bastards. Do let me know your thoughts right now on Mihara and how you're feeling about her. Well, that's it. That's gonna be for this one. As usual, thank you to all my patrons for making this content possible. Love you all bosses. Have a great day. Good luck with your pulling rates. I'll see you in the next one.